Hello and welcome everyone to Silver Asset of the Day for the 17th of December 2020, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. And what an amazing week it has been. So just to give you a quick summary really, following on from Tuesday's Gold Asset of the Day here, we have seen that explosive move to the upside on gold and silver, as we discussed with you in detail on the weekend report on Gold Asset of the Day, that everything was going to be about stimulus this week, from the Bank of England through to the FOMC statement. Of course, last week we had the European Central Bank announcement. This put a massive catalyst behind both gold and silver's move. As you can imagine, our members of the Gold and Silver Club have been able to benefit massively from these moves. In fact, today, across 4 positions on silver, we banked 1,000 points. So just to put that in monetary terms for you, every 10 lots that you would trade on silver, 1,000 point move like that over 4 positions is $1 million. And this is not only on silver. At the moment, across 10 positions on gold, we're currently up over 6,300 points profit. And also on palladium, we're currently up over 4,000 points on 2 positions. Right now, our open positions are up over 11,000 points. So easy 1 million for you for every 10 lots that you would trade on the metals there. So it's been an incredible week. As I mentioned on Tuesday, a record-breaking month for us at the Gold and Silver Club. The massive sell-off we had on the metals over the month of November was no more than a gift for us. I mentioned at the beginning of the week, we continued to stack into the positions. We saw that sell-off again at the start of this week, the usual counterflow on Monday, as a great opportunity to load up into further positions. So we've got 10 positions on gold, we have 4 positions on silver, and 2 positions on palladium. So yes, we've got 16 positions on the precious metals right now, and we continue to manage those trades as we move into very favorable cycles right now. This was of course further compounded by the fact that the dollar now has broken down to 2-year lows, so metals priced in dollars are performing extremely well. Silver, as we mentioned to you previously, we've been reloading between 22 to 24 US dollars per ounce. We've perceived any real dips below $24 per ounce as a great buy opportunity. And this is of course where the majority of the market last week and the beginning of this week had been outlining that technical analyst viewpoint of a head and shoulders pattern for a breakdown to lower lows on gold and silver. A lot of the market has been very bearish in terms of their short-term sentiment, whereas we've been stacking and loading up, as you know, going right back to the final day of November, where we started to accumulate our positions here on gold, getting our lowest entry of 1,773 US dollars per ounce. We were really gifted with that big sell-off that we had over November. As we mentioned to you at the time, expect that sell-off as you move into Thanksgiving period, where you're going to see thin liquidity at this time of year, is typically where you do tend to see a washout in the metals, especially compounded by all of the vaccine narratives over the month of November. But December would all be about quantitative easing. So right now, I do hope that you've been able to maximize it with these moves in the latest week. It's been huge for us and our members at the Gold and Silver Club. Today, we've actually broken above 26 US dollars per ounce for silver. Gold prices, of course, they've broken out to 1,895 US dollars per ounce at the highs. So our lowest entries from $1,773 per ounce, they're up over 1,100 points. It's just been a massive move, enabled us to really build a number of great positions here. We mentioned it so many times, the window of opportunity is closing for you to maximize and take advantage of these moves, especially if you're on lockdown, you're working from home, and at this time of year, you really want to improve your trading, learn the research-driven approach to the market. It's so important that you're trading the same way the hedge funds, the money managers, the banks, and the institutions are. We mentioned it again at the start of the week. Hedge funds and money managers, they've increased their overall net longs on both gold and silver positions. In fact, the whole month of November, as we saw the price action break down to the downside, funds continued to accumulate into the metals. We saw a significant jump in the latest week, also on platinum, gold, and silver too. We mentioned it previously, platinum has been leading the move here on the metals. You can see that certainly going over to the platinum to gold ratio. In fact, the gold to silver ratio broke down significantly this week as well, which gave you a further clue that we were going to see that big move higher into the lead up with the FOMC statement that was further accommodative for the future monetary policy guidance, and of course keeping interest lower for longer and providing that liquidity and ample quantitative easing to the markets, which has spurred this big breakout on the metals here so that we've identified with you every step of the way. Feel free to go back, watch our videos from the week ahead, watch Tuesday's gold asset of the day, and this is where you will see that we've been calling this the whole way along. So with that, if you would like to find out more, make sure that you're not getting taught incorrectly technical methods or outdated technical indicators which do not work in today's market conditions. You need more data, market intelligence, understanding of capital flows, what the hedge funds, the money managers, the banks and institutions are doing in this market. It's so important alongside the cycles, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the quarterly cycles we see in the market, and also compound that with knowledge of seasonal cycles, the ratios, the intermarket correlations, macroeconomics, then utilize our data and in-house intelligence, and that will give you a huge edge. So if you would like to find out more, join a community of successful traders and join our live trading room mentorship program. There is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to become a member of the Gold and Silver Club.